The render area is a very cool tool in Vue 6, which allows us to render specific areas of a scene as opposed to the whole frame, so that we can see individual detail, and therefore we don't have to render an entire frame and wait for a whole frame to render. So I'm going to go ahead and just load in an atmosphere really quick, and we'll select one of the asileFX atmospheres, spectral atmospheres. And now what we could do is either render the whole scene, and let's just say we want to know what the detail is going to be like around the sun. Well, normally we'd have to render the full scene for that, but we have our render area. So we'll go up to the top, and right next to our camera for render, we can select render area. And then all you really have to do is in the main camera view is draw out exactly what area of the scene you would like to be rendered. So I'm going to actually select just this little bit by the sun, and then let go. And what's going to happen is it's going to render right away with the settings that are set to our render globals. So if I exit out of this, and we'll open up our render options by right mouse clicking on our camera, we can set the render quality to final, click OK, and now if we render that again, it will render in the final mode. And keep in mind this is windowed right now, but what we could also do is set this to render to screen, and then when we render it, it'll pop up in a different window. So if you're just looking to examine some of the finer details in your scene, just with small areas, the render area is definitely the way to go.